pleasure is not a reward for virtue, nor its cause, but is something added to it. Virtue is not chosen because it causes pleasure, but if it's chosen, it does cause pleasure. You need never believe that anyone who depends upon happiness is happy. It is a fragile support. The joy which entered from without will someday depart, but that joy which springs wholly from oneself is little and sound. It increases and attends us to the last, while all other things which provoke the admiration of the crowd are but temporary goods. All things that fortune looks upon become productive and pleasant only if he who possesses them is also in possession of himself, and is not in the power of that which belongs to him. For men make a mistake, my dear Lucilius, if they hold that anything good or evil is bestowed upon us by fortune. It is simply the raw material of goods and ills that she gives to us, the sources of things which in our keeping will develop into good or ill. For the soul is more powerful than any sort of fortune. By its own agency, it guides its affairs in either direction, and of its own power it can produce a happy life or a wretched one. A bad man makes everything bad, even things which had come with the appearance of what is best. But the upright and honest man corrects the wrongs of fortune and softens hardships and bitterness because he knows how to endure them. Likewise, he accepts prosperity with appreciation and moderation, and stands up against trouble with steadiness and courage. A man will thus be composed if he reflects on the possible ups and downs in human affairs before he feels their force, and if he comes to regard children or wife or property with the idea that he will not necessarily possess them always, and that he will not be any more wretched just because he ceases to possess them. It is tragic for the soul to be anxious of the future and wretched in anticipation of wretchedness, consumed with an anxious desire that the objects which give pleasure may remain in its possession to the very end. There is nothing more wretched or foolish than premature fear. What madness it is to anticipate one's troubles. Observe and avoid, long before it happens, anything that is likely to do you harm. To achieve this, your best assistance will be a spirit of confidence and a mind strongly resolved to endure all things. He suffers more than necessary. Who suffers before it is necessary?